Student, good morning. Today we are going to study the first lesson of 8th standard of science, and it is classification of microorganisms. And first of all, in this topic we must know what is classification of microbes. Here you can see classification of microbes are like this. In this, microorganisms are divided into main two parts, main two groups, and that groups are prokaryotic and eukaryotics. Other prokaryotics and eukaryotic. In these two main groups, what is the meaning of these prokaryotes? Prokaryotes are the living organism which does not contain distinct nucleus, and these eukaryotes are the living things, are the microorganisms which contains distinct nucleus in their cell. Further, these prokaryotes and eukaryotes are divided into next subgroups. Prokaryotes is divided into bacteria, eukaryotes is divided into protista, and then it is again divided into fungi, and the next is algae. One group of microorganism is bacteria. Friends, which are different characteristics of bacteria that we are going to see? You can see here. These are different characteristics of bacteria. Out of these, first is the nature of the cell of a bacteria are unicellular. Bacteria are unicellular means their cell or their total body is made up of a single cell. So they are called as the unicellular organisms. They are independent as well as parasites. Sometimes they live in the colonies, in the form of colonies, means many bacteria live together. This is first characteristics of bacteria. Now what is second characteristics of bacteria? That is, bacteria cells does not contain a distinct nucleus and other organelles of the cell. Third characteristics of bacteria is they reproduce by binary fission. Reproduction means they increase their number and they reproduce by binary fission. And the next characteristics of bacteria is they, in a favorable condition, they reproduce very fast. Their number increases, and sometimes in some favorable condition they doubled their number in only 20 minutes. Means in a 20 minutes their number will be doubled. In this way we can see different characteristics of bacteria. Again we can summarize. What is first? They are unicellular. What is second? Their cell does not contain nucleus. What is third? They reproduce by binary fission. And what is fourth? In the favorable condition, they double in only 20 minutes. Dear friends, bacteria are present in different shapes. According to their shapes, they are like a circle and they are called as the focus. Some are rod-shaped bacteria. Some are spiral bacteria, means their shape is just like a spring. And some are comma shaped. You know what is comma in the English language. According to the shape of the comma, they looks like a comma, so they are also called as the comma-shaped cells bacteria. In this way, the bacteria are divided according to their different shapes. of a microbe is protozoa. This is next subgroup. And now, what are the different properties of protozoa? Protozoa's first property is they are found in soil, in a fresh water, as well as in a seawater. The second characteristics of protozoa is they are unicellular. They are unicellular means their total body is made up of a single cell. And other cell organelles are also present in that cell of protozoa. The third characteristics of protozoa are their body, means their single cell contain parts of locomotion, means organs of locomotion, to move from one place to the other place. And next property of protozoa is they reproduce by a simple cell division method. Simple cell division method means their single cell divides into two parts and their number increases. And the example of this protozoa is here, it is Paramecium. In this way, we can again conclude these characteristics of protozoa as they are found in the fresh water, in the sea water, again in the soil. Second is they are unicellular, their body is made up of a single cell. They contain organs of locomotion and they reproduce by simple cell division. And example is Paramecium. Friends, the next subgroup in the classification of microbes is fungi. Now we are going to study which are different characteristics of this microorganism which is called as fungi. The first characteristics of fungi is they are found in a decaying matter and they grow on the dead bodies of plants and animals. Some fungi, you can see here in the characteristics, some fungi are unicellular and they contain other cell organelles also, and some fungi are also visible to our naked eyes. Third characteristics of fungi is some are, is generally all, fungi are saprophytic in nature. In their nutrition, they are saprophytic, means they take ready-made food material, they absorb ready-made food material from dead bodies of plants and animals. So generally they grow on the dead bodies. The next characteristics of a fungi is they reproduce by sexually or by asexually. And one example of fungi is here, it is a mucor. This is about the characteristics of the fungi. Again we can revise. They are found in a decaying matter, they are unicellular, they are saprophytic in nutrition, and they reproduce sexually or by asexually. Next subgroup of microorganisms is algae, and these are different characteristics of algae. Now friends, we are going to study which are the properties of algae. First property is algae are aquatic in nature. Aquatic in nature means they always live in the water. So they are called as aquatic. Second characteristics of algae is they are unicellular, and what is about their nutrition? They are autotrophic in a nutrition. Autotrophic in nutrition means they can prepare their own food because their cell contain chloroplast. With the help of chloroplast and other things like water, carbon dioxide, these algae prepare their own food in the process of photosynthesis. In the previous standard, in the 7th standard, you studied what is photosynthesis. Means the organisms which contain chloroplast can make their own food in the process of photosynthesis. Algae is also autotrophic, so it can prepare own food. The next property of algae is again the same. In the photosynthesis, they can prepare their own food, so they does not depend on other organisms for food. And one of the example of algae is chlorella. This is the figure of chlorella. Dear friends, last subgroup of microorganisms is viruses. Now, these are different characteristics of viruses. You can see on the screen. These are the different characteristics of viruses. And viruses, these organisms, these microbes are extremely minute in size. Extremely minute in size means we cannot see them with our naked eyes. We need many optical instruments of high power resolution to observe viruses. And you can see the next characteristic of a virus is viruses are made up of long molecule of DNA or RNA which are covered with proteins. I can repeat again. Please remember, the body of viruses are made up of long molecule of DNA or RNA which are covered with proteins. And next property of virus, they can survive only in the bodies of other living organisms. They can survive only in the bodies of other living organisms. And these viruses are very dangerous microorganisms because they can create very dangerous diseases in plants as well as in animals. And now we all are going in the situation of coronavirus. Coronavirus is now very recent and a new example of a virus. And we know that this coronavirus is a type of virus which is growing in the bodies of human beings all over the world. And this coronavirus affects directly on our respiratory system of human beings. And these are the viruses which can produce many diseases in plants as well as animals. And the examples of some diseases created by viruses are: first, wilt disease in tomato plant. Wilt disease in tomato plant is like this. Wilt disease in tomato plant. And what I am telling, friends, the recent example of virus is a coronavirus, and it is affecting the human beings all over the world. Now, in this way, friends, today we studied what is a total classification of microbes according to their subgroups, and we also studied what are the characteristics of the subgroups in the classification of microbes. Thank you, friends.